This is kind of disgusting, and by the time I get home, who knows if this video is going to be actually any good, because when I arrived at the barn, we've had so much rain that it has turned into a mess in the barn. And of course, what I did was I made some small drainage ditches, and I've got everything draining out the barn, so it should be drier once we get it draining some. I was able to move some of the things, and I did that because I wanted to get Elsa into her pen on her stall mat so that she would be high and dry. And there's Elsa. She's pretty happy now. She's eating, and it was quite the time trying to get her into the stall by herself. She really didn't want to do it. Of course, she's very paired with Josie, and Josie decided that she was going to go in the stall, and then she turned around and made a beeline out. And then I had all of the donkeys trying to get into the stall, and of course that didn't work very well at all. But she's in there. She's quite content eating. She is nice and dry on her stall mat. That's going to give her some comfort on those feet, because of course with the wild fluctuations in temperature that we're having, and she's an old donkey, that's quite rough on her. Now I am going to be taping her feet. I'm going to let them dry out a tiny bit tonight, and then I'll tape them tomorrow. I want her to get used to being on the stall mat, and it's enough excitement moving her into a pen by herself, so we don't want to overtax her too much. And what I've done is I've got everybody else on a substantial pack of hay, basically a bed pack, so that they can be dry, their feet can be dry, and of course they've got plenty to eat. And so that's one of the reasons why I like to have a lot of hay around. And of course the minis are outside eating, and so is Josie, and it looks like I've got at least one of the, let me see here. Yeah, I think I've got, it looks like Josie and the minis are outside. I think that might be all, because I see Gigi, I see Bambi, and I see 3 brown donkeys, which means I've got Henry, Floyd, and Oreo, and of course I've got the 2 mules. So I've only got 3 outside right now, which is good. And my guess is they will be in the run-in, and so everybody will be bedded down. And of course I've got quite a bit of hay in the run-in for them. I also put some hay in their feeder, because donkeys tend to be a little bit crazy about things. They like to be outside. They don't really mind the cold. I think that I probably mind it more for them than they mind it, because as you can see, they were all outside in the snow and in the rain, and didn't really seem to care too much, but they're happy being inside. And of course we do have the very small door, so they've got quite a windbreak now. They can get in here, get out of the elements, and start enjoying the new barn, which of course is a work in progress, but we are making progress, and that's the big thing. So everybody is nice and dry, and they've got their hooves dry because they've got a nice bed pack, and they're all munching away, so they'll have good hay for the night and be nice warm bellies. And now it's time for me to go top off their stock tank, and then it'll be time for me to go make dinner. So with that, I will just do one more pass up. There's the mules. They're eating sugar and cinnamon. And thank you very much for watching. Please be sure to hit the like and subscribe button if you want to see more about the donkeys, the mules, the barns that we're working on. We've got this barn. We also have a really old, huge barn that we've been doing some reno work on. We're going to be doing more in the spring. Of course, we've got our little barn. We'll have lots of baby goats born in the spring. So please be sure to check back. And thank you. And everybody have a wonderful Christmas Eve. Stay safe, stay healthy, and be blessed.